Hello everybody, how you doing?
Hello.
You're back with more Final Fantasy.
Surprise, bitch. Thought you seen The Last of Us? I'm the only one who gets that.
Probably.
Probably.
Alright, so last night we had to cut out early. It's because this one fell asleep.
Hi. I sleep sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, so when we last left off, we found the cure for tempering.
We've done the impossible.
And now we have to go to Master Matoya.
Stola's just watching me do my thing here.
Yeah, speaking of, I'm gonna click on
Yeah?
Stola and get this going.
Okay. Hello, Ernest.
Ernest, hey, how's it going? Iggy will do
Welcome.
the reading.
Alright then. You'll be at pains to remind me I've not paid Master Matoya a visit since returning from the first. God damn it. You caught on. You stopped responding. But this seems as good a time as any. Come, let us make for her cave. Right. There's 3 blue ones in the teleport thing now, so I never know where to look. Achievements in this area. Oh yeah, friend or foe. You know what's weird? It's less than 2 weeks until Christmas. That's weird.
A little bit. I don't really think about holidays anymore.
Yeah, not since the start of this year. It's still spring break.
Oh, it left us in the vehicle. That's nice of them.
Well, yeah. Because what they did was they made Idleshire and this place kind of like actually connected.
Excuse me.
Achievements in this area. What? No. Successfully complete the fate Metal Gear's Revengeance 2, the highest rating possible.
That's funny.
It
Yeah,
is.
Good old Alexander.
How's it going, Alex? Lexi boy!
A to the L to the EXander.
E to the L to the Xander. Sonic Boom! Pleasant but unintelligible rap.
Alright.
What's up, fam?
Alphino says...
Alfino says, it has been some time since Master Matoya last saw Y'shtola. What a lot they will have to talk about. Alize says, do you remember, when last we came here, it was to find out why the others had collapsed? If someone had told me then that they'd been whisked away to another world, I probably would have laughed in their face. Live and learn, eh? What you got, Raha? Master Matoya is something of a legend among Archons. I very much look forward to meeting her. If not the dressing down I am liable to receive for my inept attempts at summoning you. Yeah, you kinda literally put Y'shtola's life in danger.
Yeah, Matoya might slap you a bit.
I take it you are ready to bear witness to the joyous reunion of master and pupil? Very well. Taxpayer name? Ernest, what are you talking about?
nary a word from you all this time, then you bring every man and his pirogo with you. Did no one teach you any manners, girl?
Gee, you're not the one.
They were too busy teaching me etherology, Master.
Called that.
Jesting aside, I wanted to be the one to express our gratitude. I am told you spared no effort to sustain our bodies while we were away. And for that, we owe you our lives. Thank you.
Oh, no, Ernest. Alexander is the name of the thing in the bubble.
You were gone so long. I was starting to think you'd set your heart on staying.
It wasn't easy to leave, as it happens. Seldom does one have the opportunity to study other worlds, and I would not have minded extending my stay by a handful of years.
Ever the scholar.
She wanted the boy dick.
dedicated herself to
wanted
studying
the good boy
ancient
dick.
civilizations of the First, befriending a tribe known as the Knights Blessed in the process. There she took on the name of Matoya and won the respect of all the children of the forest.
Uh-oh.
You don't just say it like that.
I merely adopted an alias in accordance with the custom of my hosts. Yours just happened to be the first name that came to mind.
You mean to tell me you went gallivanting about using my name and only bother to visit when you need a favor? And don't pretend you don't. I taught you long enough.
Fucking Alphino, you fucking putz.
Indeed. And devoted pupil that I am, I could not fail to recall my master's sage advice. When the answer eludes you, look to the wisdom of your elders.
You there. Were you going to introduce yourself?
Matoya's such a fucking stone cold bitch. She's great.
How remiss of me. Grahatia is my name, and I am proud to call myself a scion. I too wish to offer my gratitude for your invaluable aid in sustaining the Archon's bodies, as well as my apologies. It was my inexpert summoning
Honestly,
spell
you'll end up
which
liking him a lot
endangered
more
their
because
lives in the
Alphino
first
as a
place.
character becomes likable thanks to his voice acting.
Ah, yes. The one bent on digging up the mysteries of Alag. Old Galaf used to speak of you. And Kryles told me all about your recent...
Jesus Christ, we're crossing all the streams here. We're bringing in all the side shit.
Yeah.
Do you have a bad back or something? At ease, boy. Whatever mess you've made, I'm not in the habit of dwelling on the failings of the younger generation.
You are too
Oh, no.
kind. I've also heard much and more about you, Master Matoya. 'Tis an honor to finally make your acquaintance.
I mean, I won't say no to the sub.
Well, that's more than enough
Yeah.
pleasantries for anyone. Tell me what you want. I haven't got all day.
Everybody's British. That they relocated the voice acting to British. To England.
The UK.
Yeah. Ta-da!
Porksy.
You know what? I'd like the ability. I'd like that emote. I'd like the Porksy summoning emote.
Yeah, we'll have a team discussion on emotes.
So that's the way of it.
Oh, I
It
meant
should be a
in-game.
simple enough matter to make the familiar. The magic, on the other hand.
Ah, that you may leave to me. Being the only one possessed of royal blood, I alone can imbue the subject with the necessary magic.
So I just need to create Porksies with the power to stir the soul. Just, I say. Though we're talking about a veritable herd of the little buggers, we'd collapse before we reached double figures.
I want Matoya's hat.
But if I could get a
Oh,
familiar
God, we're making a
to
pyramid
create the
scheme.
familiars, A mother Porksy, as it were.
I'm sorry, we're gonna make the Porksy pregnant?
No, we're going into a dungeon.
Well,
Seems
yeah,
like
in order to make the Porksy pregnant.
The old hole after all.
Alphino, what have you got to say for yourself? A Porksy that produces Porksies. What an inspired idea. By the way, do you think I misspoke earlier? I assure you it was not my intention to embarrass anyone. Stole a moldy old hole. She must really miss the place. Raha! Where does she mean, do you think? Some manner of hidden workshop, perhaps? Alize, in case you've ever wondered, Alphino got his innocent streak from our mother, and it can be rather endearing, even useful in certain situations. But most of the time it just makes me want to shake him. Poor Y'shtola.
And Matoya.
Alright, off to my old workshop then. Everything required to make your familiar is there. That may be, but no one has set foot in there since the Exodus. I dread to imagine what's become of it. Oh, there's sure to be a handful of feral familiars and mayhap a monster or two, but nothing to trouble the likes of you. You can consider cleaning up the place payment for my help. Good girl. Now, if there's no other objections, run along to the Maker's Quarter. I'll send one of my Pirogos ahead to let you into the workshop. You need to only tell them who you are. One can't be too careful, but off you go. Rook, they have in fact not mentioned that at all. However, I assume it's the same thing as like how, you know, everything works when it's using this shortens your lifespan. It means that she's not gonna live to be the age of 90, but it's not gonna kill her dead immediately. Uber's here. So yeah, Ernest, this straight ahead here. This is Alexander. And Alexander is great because it's a giant frickin' robot.
He is both raid instance and raid boss.
It's true. He contains multitudes.
And he can summon himself.
Inside of himself. Like, we go into his, like, fucking core. His core essence. We fight him in there, and then he summons his actual outer body. It's ridiculous.
Okay, let's start with Graha.
Raha! Judging by the unruly state of the floor without, I think it's safe to assume that there will be no shortage of unruly fauna within. Add to the undisturbed secrets of the workshop, and we have the makings of an adventure! Y'shtola. The workshop was an unforgiving place even before the Exodus, and I doubt the years of neglect have improved it. Alize. The grass could certainly do with a trim. Alphino. As I may have mentioned, Alize and I were very young when we departed with the Exodus. I envy Y'shtola for remembering the city as it once was. And Pirorogo the Unwashed, apparently. Greetings, Urbit, and welcome to my good mistress's relict. Pirorogo is my name, and I am honored to be your guide. Within you will find the space dedicated to the making of familiars, along with a cavern wherein the prerequisite ingredients may be had, I must warn you, however, that the place has not played host to a single soul, much less a broom, in over 15 years, and will, I regret, be in some disarray. But rest assured, my brothers and I shall see to it you do not lose your way. Now then, only say the word and I will show you in. Matoya's Relict.
Nope, queue us up.
I'm queuing. Ooh, 50 Tomestones of Revelation. Nice. Durability is low. I'll have to repair that. Rook, I can totally see why Alexander is your favorite summon. He's a great summon. Oh, what music is this? Oh! Oh, what is that? Fight the Baron Bird and won! Now it's time for Grunty's
I need
fun!
to gather a few ingredients. Listen well to what the Pirogos say, or you'll wish you had.
Harvest some clay. Through this portal. To the Grime Grot.
Sure, run ahead of the tank, see what happens.
Standard enemies so far. This music is like funky. It has some stank on it.
Yeah, it's some Toya's theme just remixed a little with some Halloween generics.
You know, that's exactly what it is. It's the Halloween sound. Like, this is the sound of Scary Godmother. I love Gravity. Gravity is the fucking coolest looking spell.
I consider Gravity a horrible enemy.
Well, yeah, that's because your legs don't work as good as they should.
Spriggans.
Spriggans!
Oh, that's big.
Sonny of Ziggy! I remember Ziggy. We fought Ziggy in the anti-tower. And by anti-tower, I mean the tower that was upside down.
Yeah, I know.
Well, the people who are watching might not remember. Oops. Let's just,
I like the
much better. Don't worry about it. Yes, Rook. I remember that one too, except I'm pretty sure we killed that one. I could be wrong. Oh God!
What the?
A Mudman. I don't want to fight a Mudman. We already fought a Mudman, and he was the poop monster. hard rock anthem. Oh yeah, we have someone that we know who his name is Iggy. Oh no. Oh god, what the hell is this?
Poop.
Oh god. No! Not the Doro Dangos!
Full orb to an empty hole. Oh, I get it.
I get this one maybe? Uh-oh.
No!
Yeah, your angle's just off, Jay, that's all it is. There we go. Shit. Worry about it. I gotcha, boo. Mudmen have blocked some of the drains. Oh, I see. This is a cool mechanic, though. I like it. Brittlebrecker. I am the great mighty. I'm going to throw my shit at you. You're welcome, everybody. Spicy Mudman. Now we have our clay. I'm just gonna greed on everything because it's probably an upgrade because it's been so long.
Oh, we need to get the water flowing again.
We need to get the water flowing again.
Alright.
You know what's fucking weird?
Sands.
Oh, congratulations. Clear note, Combra. Anyway, what's fucking weird? Hi, Zombie Cat. What's fucking weird is that nobody uses any water magic. White Mage has Fluid Aura, which used to do damage but doesn't anymore.
I want to make sure I have them.
Hey, look, Orpkins. Huggle! Oh god damn it. Here's the card out too fast.
Is there more down here? Yep.
Yeah, look, Opkins.
What the fuck are these things?
They're like mermen.
It's like an overfit Kahaya.
Probably is. Sahogo. Jay, do me a favor and use the shield. Fine. No, I meant the other one. The one that drops your HP to 0. But we're fine.
The bolide?
Yeah.
You should say that.
All I could think of was Himbo's shield because it's been destroyed by Zosa. And I know you don't like that. And I was trying not to say it. Ernest is curious about something. Oh no, we don't share the same name because we went through a marriage ceremony in the game. We share the same name because we decided to be gay like that when we changed our names to match Hrothgar naming conventions. Prior to this, my character name was Kata Awanda, which... What the fuck is this? What is wrong with its eyes?
I'm gonna pluck them out.
Yeah! Oh no, it wants to play. Disengage, disengage. We are not safe here. This is not a place of worship. There is nothing sacred here.
Don't touch me.
I'm gonna intervene with that. I'm just in the middle. Oh no, those are death. Okay.
Yeah, it said don't touch me.
Oh god.
Water? Water. Water? Okay.
There we go.
I'm here looking for, like, bubbles and shit. Nope.
On the side. Oh god, what's it doing? Oh god,
water.
no. No. No.
Step in the...
I'm stepping in it. Ah, I got thrown up. Oh, it should have been closer.
Yeah, you want to get on this cloud.
I see. I understand.
Oh, my water is gone.
Ah! That's why we want to be up here.
Avoid more flush.
You're in the right spot.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah, don't touch
Crash
me or the tenders.
Okay. Okay. Alright. All the way to the back.
Splish splash.
God, this one again. Eh, it doesn't matter. Sweet. Well, I give up, you win. Oh, look, I had a feeling. Too bad it fucking sucks and I won't be able to actually wear it.
Alright, what hell spawn awaits us now?
We need to fire up the kiln.
The kiln is the final boss. It's probably a mama bomb.
We've already had a mama bomb.
Well, there's nothing saying it can't be another mama bomb.
I suppose not, but it feels like they'd be treading old ground. We just... Oh! Hello there.
That's nauseating.
This is the gayest hell ever. This is super hell where Castiel ended up in the end of Supernatural, apparently.
Yeah, just spoil that for everybody. I mean, I certainly didn't really like the show, but still.
It just happened. Everyone's been, like, off their shit about it.
Yeah, but still. Pyro Duck Elthirds.
Yeah, Eldthirsts. They're the big yetis that aren't actually in cold areas.
Oh yeah, we fought these in Eureka.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jack. Nice.
Relic licorice, relic flans.
Yeah, see, Ernest is mad at you.
No, that when they key smash like that, it means it's hilarious. And it means I'm winning.
Man, I'm winning like all the damn rolls. I'll take it. Upgrades for every class I've got.
The belt here is one of the best belts, apparently. Best in slot belts from fucking item drop. Probably because they maxed tenacity out.
There's a chest over there if someone wants to nab it.
Nab it. For Prague, they gave it too many material slots. That's weird. Oh, wait a second. I know what the final boss is gonna be. Ika Boka. Foe is bad. Foe is bad. Foe is bad. Not like the soup. Am I pronouncing that right? Is it something else? The heck? Going off with the, like, it's just kind of flicking its wrists and the rocks are like, hey!
How much sugar did you have today, boyfriend?
Not a one.
Still burning it off.
Alright, who's ready for Mumbo? Oh. Oh, okay. Alright. blue lava, all the gay lavas. Alright, now we gotta fight it.
Time to bake ourselves a
Climactic.
porksy.
Time to bake a porksy, oh god. This little piggy went to market. This little
Eh.
piggy stayed home.
Hang on,
Right
let me
then.
play your thing.
Let's get this over with.
Hello.
Newborns
The
are
Porksy
wont to be
Queen.
difficult. Sure, who's in charge?
Alright, time to kick a fucking baby.
Mother porksy. Porcine porcine.
Porcine porcelain mother porksy.
Alright.
I love it. Like, we're fighting it with the fucking most badass music.
Here we go.
Oh, you know what? You got a good point there. There is hydro cannon. Oh, I see. I want to get knocked back into it. Hey!
I wonder if they're just getting more inventive with the boss mechanics.
Yeah. Alright, so get away from left. Sure, it'll be fine. Meat mallet. Oh, you're gonna charge! Oh! Porksy, stop inhaling!
Yeah, sorry about that. I'll see if I can fix that later. Actually, I can probably fix it now. One sec. I may get hit by something. Keep me alive.
Understood.
I just stopped handling things.
Get rid of the cave spirit. Why can she turn invisible?
Oh, she's a pig.
Explosion?
Hey, we
Oh,
found
hello.
her.
Found her. I see.
Oh, yeah. I was thrown off by a second. Alright. That was evil. I like it.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's neat. Ow!
Tender.
Tender Lord! It's gonna hit you in the dick, look out! Fucking, I've been standing here. And sheer cast. Oh, and sheer cast went off. Calculated decision. But man, am I bad at math.
Twice the pride, double the fall.
long walk off short gear. Sometimes it just happens, you know?
I think there already is a Porksy mount. I think it's from the Pixies.
That would make sense. Oh, Sleepy!
Yeah, it's just what we call dead Sleepy.
Well, no, we didn't want to kill it. We just did all this trouble to fucking make it. That's a big Porksy.
That's a very big Porksy. Man, I got all the loot. Ridiculous.
I haven't gotten a single thing.
Hold on, I'm gonna...
You don't even have ninja!
I know, it's the best part.
I do!
Let me take care of something to, get rid of that loud
It's twitching.
noise. Of course it's twitching, it's asleep.
Snorting? I think it's going like...
That's my boyfriend, everybody. Just give me 1 minute, I'm gonna get rid of those annoying sounds.
Your forelock clips through that circlet. Oh yeah, Jay, look.
Busy.
With the neat weapon.
I am still looking for... Hey, in that thing we're not supposed to talk about, do you know how to disable the sounds?
My first go to it, I just quickly mute it in the voice manager, like the volume thing, just mute the program.
You know what? You're brilliant.
It's the stupid option, so that's why I had it.
Yoshi P, if somehow you see this video, go men, I'm disabled, I need these sort of things.
Go men, sorry.
Go men, sorry. I lost my eye patch. It'll look weird in the next cutscene.
You can... No, that's right. You cannot, in fact. Porksy. They sold a Porksy plush. I'd buy it.
I think they did.
There we are. Quite tame.
Well, hello, Mama Porksy.
Then all that remains is for me to imbue her with the magic. My friends, I'm afraid I must trouble you for your ether once more.
Come up the
The
giant...
twins.
The walking ether bank that is the warrior of light.
Well, technically we're not that anymore, because we used it all up. I mean, I totally would, just to, you know, makes more sense to spread it out a little bit. I also want this as an emote.
That should suffice.
Good. Let's set her to work then, shall we? I want to see some Porksies. Assuming that is, someone can spare the requisite energy. A mere drop in the ocean for the great sorceress Matoya, I dare say.
Oh, nice. Oh, I know why. There's every possibility that you could be going through this as a monk who doesn't use magic.
Excellent. Our very own litter of Angelos. And we can make as many more as we want, simply by providing the Mother Porksy with additional ether.
I will require a moment before I try again.
It's still hard work, but a damn sight more efficient than making them one by one. Thank you, Master Matoya. Everyone, we're a step closer to our goal.
Distributed amongst the allied nations, they should do much to facilitate closer dialogue with the beast tribes. And given their present travails, I believe our friends in Limsa Laminsa should be the first beneficiaries.
Agreed. Though I must leave this errand to you. I doubt my legs will carry me out of the cave, much less to Vilbrand. Thank you for taking the lead in gathering the ingredients. I expect you would benefit from a rest, too.
Actually, let's go with the head there. I'll leave it.
I trust you've gained an inkling of how much effort goes into the creation of familiars. Or mayhap you attribute your struggles to old age.
If I said yes, would it persuade you to treat me like an adult?
Not with that pertness, it wouldn't. Anyway, assuming you have no other favors to ask, I shall be leaving.
Raha says,
Oh,
"Forgive me if this is a silly." Oh,
I'm still in a cutscene.
I'm sorry.
Alright, Graha says...
Forgive me if this is a silly question, but of all creatures, real and imagined, why choose a flying pig? Not that I dislike pigs, mind you.
Alize...
Given it was her first time making a porksy, Master Matoya did a fine job. Though she did have Angela for inspiration.
Alphino...
Lest you wonder, Master Matoya has returned to her cave with Y'shtola. They are as peas in a pod, are they not? You can now do the trust. Cool. What we got? Well then, my friends. Oh.
Good.
Well then, my friends, let us return to Limsa Lominsa and deliver the good news to the Admiral. A word to the officer in Bulwark Hall should be sufficient to secure us an audience. Now this is a voice that I wish we had the previous one of.
Me too, but maybe they recast someone. I mean, Merylweb hasn't been voiced in a long-ass time.
Yeah, it's true. Merylweb Blossheim.
This is what you get for making an entire nation Welsh.
The Welsh are pirates.
What the fuck gunblade is that? I want it.
That is the Eden Choir Gunblade. That's the one that you get from beating E8S.
Fuck. That's never gonna happen.
And then dyed red. On your left.
I know.
Why, Akula, ever a welcome sight.
Why,
Or
Captain?
Castamere. Oh, Captain Catchash. Well, la-di-da, good for you. Tidings for the Admiral. She is presently receiving guests for the Scions. I know she'll make an exception. Follow me.
She is my favorite leader. Hey, she got in with a Sahagin. Nice.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's one of, like, the
allied tribes.
Yeah. Is that Lady Sahagin? My friends, what brings you here this day?
Is this true?
Is this true? By the Navigator, a cure for tempering. As often as I've been in awe of you scions, I would not have thought it possible. And yet it is, Admiral. We have done it here in Limsa, and production of more familiars has already begun. You have my thanks, truly. This will do much to advance the cause of peace, yet I fear it will take more to close the rift twixt man and beastman. Bah, even to speak thus divides us. Welcome as it is, a cure will not guarantee reconciliation between our peoples. For though summoning and the tempered may serve to fuel the conflict, they are but symptoms of it. If we are to resolve the primal problem once and for all, we must address the cause. We must strive for mutual understanding and find a way to leave our bloody past behind.
This music.
It's very good. 'Twas I who moved the Alliance to renew its push for peace. Since our ancestors came to these shores some 7 centuries past, we Lamintans have been at odds with those who share our island home. Save for a brief moment of cooperation with the kobolds, our history has been one of nigh constant territorial squabbling. Meanwhile, our struggle with the Sahagin for control over the seas has only grown fiercer, a matter grown worse by the thrice-damned calamity driving them to seek new spawning grounds. With survival at stake, each had no choice but to fight, and so I dismissed peace as impossible. Impossible is a word coined by the weak, I proclaimed to all who'd listen, and then gave up. You and yours put me to shame. Since you led us to victory against the Black Wolf, you have achieved the impossible again and again and again. And I thought it high time that I followed suit, hence my proposal to the Alliance Council. But no sooner did I reach out to our neighbors in Vilbrin than my own people sought to thwart me. You speak of the pirates who failed to attend the meeting. Alphino, going on with your hair there? It's jiggling a bit. Acting through a friendly faction among the kobolds, we had intended to seek an audience with a prominent patriarch. But the bloody executioners would not hear of it, and their absence sent a message to the rest. Though they are but one of the three pirate powers, they are the greatest, and any attempt at peace would flounder without them. I am given to understand that their leader, Captain Hellfire, has been bedridden for some time with an ailment of the lungs. Correct. In his absence, his right hand leads. A man named Sicard, but recently risen to prominence among their ranks. Save for his disdain for loyalty, little is known about him. We have invited him to speak with us more than once, but he will not come. I can see where this is going. I have tasked the Yellow Jackets and Rogues with uncovering his motives, but they have learned naught of any value. Leave it to us.
Leave it to us.
We have a nose for the truth. Whatever the Sicard wants, we'll find out. Truly, I would be much obliged. I shall look forward to hearing what you learn then. Good luck.
Excuse me.
Elfino is over here, but Graha first. I know naught of the city save what I've read or heard in passing, so in this matter I'll follow your lead. Alize. The Admiral is right. The cause of the conflict needs to be addressed. We'll do what we can to ease the way, but it ultimately falls to the Laminsons to make peace with their neighbors. Alfino! By way of a first step, I suggest we split up and make inquiries around town. Someone must know this Sicard. If you could approach the pirates, Aquila, the rest of us will seek merchants and adventurers. Alright then. I gotta be the Pirate King. Orega Kaizoku o Ninaru. Yada yada yada.
I have no idea what you're saying, talking about, or referencing.
One Piece. I said I'm gonna be king of the pirates.
Oh,
Marauders Guild.
Marauders Guild.
That's the one that I'm teleporting to.
I was heading for that all-female crew out by the Culinarians Guild.
What's up, Caravelle? Curious about Sicard, are you? As am I, friend, as am I. Sadly, I know nothing of the man, save that the bloody executioners experienced a marked improvement in their fortunes after his promotion. Quite how he achieved this is a matter of some debate. As you know, the Thassalocracy permits us only to attack Garlean vessels, yet these have all but vanished from the sea since the Empire turned in on itself. In order to adapt, we Krakens have taken to trading with the East, but the executioners are less forward-looking. You cannot imagine that they would willingly abandon the old ways. So then, how are they lining their coffers? Whatever their secret, they are not like to share it with their rivals, but maybe you'll have more luck. Gee, maybe it's because Sicard is actually fucking Asahi's dead body being possessed by what's-his-name.
You think we're just gonna go there already?
I think we're gonna go there already. I mean, why the hell else would they just introduce this random character? Alright. Roswin, what's up? Yeah? You wanna know about Sicard? He's a wily bugger is what he is. Found some cleverer way to make coin, they say, and traded it for Muscat's place at old Hellfire's side. There was a time we raced the executioners for a pick of the Empire's fleet, but the Garleans are gone and them days with them. Owing to which we've all had to look for other ways to make ends meet, with that jumped-up bilge-rat Sicard lending the juiciest, whatever it may be. Not that we Sirens are struggling, mind. We do enough guarding fishing boats from the fishbacks and other beasties. Get the first pick of produce for the trouble, you see? Quality stuff at a bargain price. This we pass on to our sisters as can't sail on account of getting old or wounded or with child, and then they cook it up and sell it for a pretty profit. Simple. No, I miss the old ways, don't get me wrong, but when I see the girls and their little ones, I think to myself, a life piece of quiet ain't all that bad.
Yay for pirate reform, I guess.
I don't think it's pirate reform so much as pirate, you can't do it anymore. There's nothing left to pirate.
Obsolescence?
Yeah.
Where are we going?
Pirate obsolescence. Ether Ray Plaza. Oh, that's what blue is. It's Rowena's representative. Ugh. I don't feel good having Rowena in town.
There's a Rowena in every town now.
Yeah, your fingers are getting into everything. No safe haven.
Where did you run off to?
I'm right behind you. You ran off while I was still looking over at the Rowena. No, oh shit. I clicked on Alfino instead of Alize.
That's fine.
So just as their imperial prey began to disappear, Sigurd turned the executioner's fortunes around with a mysterious new source of income. Whatever it is nothing to scoff at. According to a tavern keeper I spoke to, the crew have been indulging themselves as never before, but no amount of drink seems to loosen their tongues as to how they're coming by their coin. For my part, I spoke with a reporter from the Harbor Herald. The publication has been investigating the secret into the executioner's good fortune and making little headway. Plainly, they don't wish the nature of their business to be made public. And I think I may know why. In the course of making inquiries on Hawker's Alley, an interesting fact came to light. Just as the executioners began to enjoy better fortunes, the price of crystal went into sharp decline. A sudden fall in demand, I was told. Curious, I contacted Hoary Boulder, who had been watching the movements of the beast tribes, and my suspicions were proven correct. Despite ever-worsening relations between the beast tribes and the Thassalocracy, neither Titan nor the Leviathan have made an appearance of late, suggesting that the kobolds and the Sahagin lack the means with which to summon them. So the executioners are divesting them of their crystals. All indications point to that conclusion, though we have no hard evidence as of yet. We must investigate further. So how do we proceed? Oh, I had an idea about that. In fact, I've already taken the liberty of making certain provisions. Pickled herring, Moors, farmer's breakfast, sausage and sauerkraut. Okay, Graha. If Alphino's theory proves well-founded, it would go some way to explaining the executioner's vehement opposition to peace. Do you remember how Alphino pretended to be some manner of merchant to infiltrate Yulmore? Well, I bet you 10 gil he's about to reprise the role. 10 gil? During my inquiries, a disgruntled merchant informed me that a wholesaler of crystals has recently arrived in Linsa Lominsa, offering wares at prices far undercutting the competition. After asking around, I was able to establish an introduction and will shortly pose as a potential buyer in a bid to establish the crystal's provenance. Hello, Polar Plays 95! This man is due to be at Ashan's Embrace in Lower Lanashef shortly. I suggest that we make our way there at once. But dude, check out this guy over here with the fucking wings on his head. What's that? Antiquated Creed wings. That's cool.
It's a very good look for a paladin.
It is.
It's really hard
and
to
it works on a Hrothgar.
Yeah, but it's really hard to pull off unless you have the matching fur color. Like, if I'd done that, it wouldn't look right.
Well, you could also dye it a different color.
No, I mean like the skin fur color. I'd have to buy another Fantasia potion.
I don't know, I think it would look good on a Blackbird. Anyways. Ashan's Embrace, Morabi Dry Docks. Oh, okay then. What level up?
I guess from car to fat bird.
Oh. God, at the speed that the fucking chocobo came in, I would have expected there to be a little bit of a crater. Okay, what's up, Alfie, now? And I skip past it.
That appears to be our merchant. Wish me luck.
Wait, if he truly is in league with the Bloody Executioners, he will surely be wary of those allied with the Admiral. With the Admiral. The Scions, not least of all. Compared to yours and Akula's, mine is an unfamiliar face. Let me play the role of buyer. Smart thinking. Graha's right. And even if you aren't recognized on sight, you look too genteel to be mixing with society's underbelly. Genteel? But very well. I leave it to you, Graha. Got business with me, Catboy. Ahem. You are the crystal wholesaler? Oh, that face. That I am, but you're no merchant, so what do you want the crystals for? Don't look at us, you idiot. You'll give yourself away. Oh, I see. You're a weaponsmith, am I right? And you need crystals to make staffs like that fine specimen you've got there. I am indeed a weaponsmith, and I use naught but the finest materials. I bid you show me your wares. Well, we don't invite just anybody into our storehouses. Takes time to establish trust, you understand. I have a large and urgent commission. If the quality is satisfactory, I will not quibble over the price. Alright, it's plain that it's no ordinary crystal adorning your staff, so I'll make an exception. Come with me. Who wants to steal the fucking staff?
Probably.
You don't fucking show off! Graha! You beautiful idiot!
It seems to be working. Let's follow them.
Smooth as sandpaper. Yeah, these are pirates. Good thing I'm a rogue. I know the code. It's my job to put a stabber in their necks when they try and harm a hair on my precious Catboy.
I think that was the first instance of anyone being called Catboy in lore.
In lore, yeah.
Still not used to
But
flying out here. It's weird.
Yeah. Yeah. That's not good. That's not good.
What? What's not good?
Oh, sorry. I had it in my head that this was going up to fucking Sestasha.
No.
Wrong area. Given how long he spent playing the Crystal Exarch, you'd think that he'd be a better actor. Honestly, if it hadn't been for that staff, you've got to remember. Thank Tataru. They went into the tunnel. Quickly now.
Quietly now.
Quietly, quickly. Both. You won't find any finer, especially not for the price. Indeed, I would expect to pay more than double for such quality. How could they possibly be so cheap? Oh, nothing's unlawful about them. That's your worry. They're from Ogormo, if you take my meaning. Stuff's as pure as it gets. You won't be disappointed, so how much do you want? Ogormo, taken from the kobolds, just as we suspected. That's enough. Shut your gobs and turn around slowly. Really?
Bar,
Pistol?
pistol.
Really? Pistol? You think I care? What would happen if I was a machinist and I just like BANG? I am Sickard, acting captain of the Bloody Executioners.
Oh, look, you were wrong.
Well, looks like it. No need to introduce yourselves. I know who you are, scions. And we also know you've been chatting to the Admiral. Got eyes and ears everywhere you see. Comes with being the only true pirate crew left in Limsa. So we've established that you aren't here to buy crystals. The question is, what are you here for? You're bold to reveal yourself without knowing our objective, but that would explain your swift rise to power. You have spoken plain, and so I shall return the favor. We came here to learn why the Bloody Executioners oppose the Admiral's will. And we have our answer. Should Limsa learn to make peace with the kobolds, you would lose the source of your newfound wealth. That's right. Just to remind you, though, we ain't breaking any rules here. The law forbids us from attacking any vessel not flying the Imperial flag, but it doesn't say anything about beastmen. Well, the reason we keep our operation nice and quiet is because we don't want anyone taking our business. Wait, just listen to the end, will you? For what it's worth, I have the highest respect for you and yours. Him, especially. While the Maelstrom were worrying about dirtying their fancy red clobber, you lot stormed to Garmo and battered, bleeding Titan himself, raised the mug to you when I heard the news. And now we're following in your footsteps, making sure the beastmen never summon their stinking gods again. Practically your successors, we are. When there were still Imperial ships about, we did our bit for Limsa and went after them. But with the Garleans gone, there's no one left to ply our trade on except for beastmen. So let us have that, eh? It's only fair. Contentious though some may find your views, it's true that you've broken no laws. That being so, I see no reason why you should not state your case directly to the Admiral's face. Unless the acting captain of the only true pirate cave left in Limsa Lominsa has some other cause to hide in a cave. Well said indeed. Alright, I'll meet with the Admiral. I even provide the venue. The Alicia?
Yes,
I trust you won't turn down the invitation. Again, someone's gonna try and shoot Merlvib.
Oh, try.
Try? Merlvib shot first. I don't think we've ever been all that cozy with pirates.
No, we have been. The Confederacy, Casvalian group.
Well, and Confederacy is a little different. Anyway, talking to Graha here. Though I have some passing knowledge of prior events, I am yet ill-qualified to meddle in Lominsan affairs. 'Twas not my place to argue with Sickard, much as I would like to. Nay, it's for the Admiral to deal with them and the Bloody Executioners both. By bringing them to the negotiating table, we have played our part. Alize! I don't know about you, but it was all I could do to stop myself from punching Sickard in the smirking face whenever he opened his mouth. Same! Hi, Alfino. Keen to return to the Admiral. Thought myself the hunter, but turns out I was the prey, a timely reminder that the pirate powers of Limsa Lominsa are not to be trifled with. But all's well that ends well. Grahatia's timely provocation had the desired effect, and Sickard has agreed to a meeting. Let's hurry back to Limsa Lominsa and pass on his invitation to the Admiral.
Nice Santa suit.
I think I have that. Okay, Rook, when you say old him, do you mean like when we first met him, or when he was, you know, as the Exarch, or what? Define old. Define previous.
Yeah, there are 3 stages of Varhatia here.
I don't know why I decided to teleport to the aft castle. That's
Yeah.
not where it is.
No.
When we first met him. Well, technically, Rook, we didn't meet him in 2.0. We met him in 2.1. Except I'm probably not even 2.1. Xanthale! Go to the command room. Yes, no, yes. Graha, what do you have to say? While we have no assurances Sicard will be amenable to reason, there can be no compromise without discussion. Alfino! Sicard does not want for confidence, that much is plain, but I have faith in the Admiral. She's dealt with far worse. Alize? The Astalicia is the last place for such a meeting. The Admiral will be marching right into the Coral's Den. Hope we don't end up regretting this. How about you, Einzar? Eagerly awaited your return. Cool. Merlvib! Welcome back, my friends. What news? So they have been stealing crystals from the kobolds. My thanks for solving the mystery and securing a meeting besides. Suffice to say, I accept Sicard's invitation, and I would have you join me as my guests. The future of Limsa hangs upon the outcome of this meeting, and I would have the Scions present to bear witness.
Look who's come crawling! Traitor!
You can shove your piece!
Welcome aboard, Admiral. I'll wager you don't remember me. Sicard, acting captain of the bloody executioners, at your service.
'Twas kind of you to invite us. Now, if Captain Hillfear has a message for me, I bid you speak it.
We have just the one demand. That you forget this bilge about making peace with the beastmen. Ours is a nation of pirates. Always has been, always will be. Deny us our right to plunder, and you deny who we are.
Too bloody right! Pirates till we die!
What we want, we take!
Piracy has no place in our future.
Ooh, she comes out and says it.
What'd she say?
Pirates have no place.
Our nation has prospered through piracy, 'tis true. Yet it is but one part of our long and storied history. Centuries ago, our ancestors led a failed rebellion and were driven from their homes with little more than the shirts on their backs. In fear of their lives, they sailed south until they came to these shores. Finding the land occupied by kobolds, however, they were forced to turn to piracy in order to survive. And survive they did. But not so long ago, when the Empire threatened to crush everything we'd built, we set aside piracy and joined hands with our neighbors. This too was in order to survive. And survive we did. Time after time we fought the Empire, and time after time we won. And through trade with our newfound allies, we prospered more than we ever did through pillaging and plundering.
I like this new voice actor.
Yeah, she's pretty good.
The Empire teeters on the brink of collapse. Ere long, provinces like Wurlid and
Bosnia,
Bosnia and
that's how you
many
pronounce
others
it.
will regain their freedom.
You talked right over her saying it.
When they
sorry.
do, our matchless fleet will lead the world in a new golden age of commerce. The tides favor us, and the ocean beckons with her vast bounty. But if we cling to the old ways, this great ship we call Limsa will trade the boundless seas for a lagoon. Shall we scorn the world's wealth for a plundered pittance then? Or shall we embrace change and thrive, like our ancestors before us? The choice is yours. But if we are to prosper in the coming age, the whole of Vilbrand must become our ship, and a Kobold and Sahagin our crewmates.
Rousing words. Might even be some truth in them. But pirating's all we've ever known. And we ain't about to give it up just 'cause you say so. Still, we're all Laminsons here and no one wants a war. So where does that leave us? Long before you became Admiral, I heard you was captain of the League of Lost Bastards. That true? If so, you'd know how we pirates settle our differences.
Duel, 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 duel.
Yeah, duel.
A duel. Very well. As Admiral of Limsa Laminsa, I accept your challenge.
She kind of has to.
She's kind of badass with that gun, so I'm not exactly worried here.
Yeah, no. You know,
Yeah,
this guy's gonna get one between the fucking, like, earlobes. On purpose.
Yeah, I think she writes her own speeches, Rook. She's always kind of had that presence about her.
I don't think she writes her speeches. I'm pretty sure she just comes up with them on the fucking spot.
Yeah, that too. Ten paces, turning fire. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 10.
Holy shit.
Dude! Don't fuck with the Admiral.
This ain't over! Not till one of us is dead!
Don't fuck
Finish
with
the job.
fucking Mistbeard. Oh no, that's not.
Oh. Proper captain.
It's the captain!
Captain Ilfir!
Ye fool! 'Twas over afore it began.
Proper pirate voice.
Captain!
Mm-hmm.
Seems the whelps have been yapping while their master was abed. Listen well, all of ye. Since the signing of the Galadian Accord, we all of us have been part of the same crew. The crew of the good ship Limsa Laminsa. At the helm of that ship is the Admiral. And 'tis she who decides where we sail. Was I not clear on that point? Or did you forget whose deck you stand on? Nay? Then what in the seven hells are you playing at?
It's all we know, Captain. If we ain't pirates, what are we?
You're bloody idiots is what ye are. Idiots with your own lives ahead of ye. Ye can do anything ye want. Be anything ye want. We're pirates, aye. And we pirates love our loot. But that ain't our first love. Our first love is the sea. The sea! And what she brings us. Freedom! So hold fast to that. Let the brine-crusted husk that stands before you now be the last of them as knew naught save out of steel. And make of yourselves a new breed of pirate! Lad, I made ye me right hand 'cause I saw something in ye. And I still do. You've the makings of a captain. All you lack's the belief. Well now, it seems we're of one mind after all. Apologies for the misunderstanding, Admiral. We're with ye, wherever ye be headed.
You have my thanks, Hilfir.
Deadly cough of death.
You got the consumption.
Your choice of dueling pistol did not escape my notice. Good old
Annihilator.
Ender of many a proud pirate's voyage. Mistbeard's vanished into legend, and it won't be long before I take my rest in the depths. Yet be that as it may, the old ways can only truly die when we've dealt the Empire the telling blow. There'll be stormy seas ahead, no doubt. But I'm trusting ye to steer us through to the other side.
That was a good cutscene.
Mm-hmm.
And Grahatia says, there are times when one must stand one's ground, even if the cost of failure is beyond reckoning. The Admiral did just that, and I have nothing but respect for her. As she continues to steer her nation through this period of transition, I pray the Navigator will see fit to fill her sails. Alfino? When the discussion gave way to a duel, I feared what might unfold. Yet only a fool would underestimate the Admiral, as Sicard soon discovered. Alize, while I don't condone what Sicard has been doing, I know how difficult it can be to change course. Took me long enough to join the Scions, didn't it? Merlvib. Though I had anticipated a duel, I did not foresee that Hilfir would intervene. But full glad am I that he did. Could have been a shame to kill the boy. Instead, the whelp has learned a valuable lesson, and we have made peace amongst ourselves. All that remains is to do likewise with our neighbors. Okay, what do we got here? Direct hit, crit, or debt. Let's grab crit. Always love me some crit. Okay, and we just gotta talk to Merlvib again. For the first time in a long time, Merlvib's course is clear. Now I need hardly tell you, but any attempt to negotiate with the tribes is doomed to fail unless their minds can first be wrested from the grip of their gods. And so, in the meeting we seek to arrange the kobolds, I would have you free their leader of Titan's influence. Leave it to us, we will open his ears to reason. You have my thanks. Ere we proceed, there is something you should know. I'm pregnant.
Don't do that.
I'm sorry. Some 50 years passed when the Sahagin swarmed at our halls in ever greater numbers. Limsa entered into a covenant with the kobolds. To men shall go the bounty of the sea, to kobolds shall go the bounty of the land. An ostensibly equitable arrangement, conspicuously lacking in detail. Aye, inadvertently or not, the wording was ambiguous, and we took advantage of it, moving in to claim the northern reaches of Lenosha, which the kobolds believed theirs. Bloodshed followed, then bloodshed to answer the bloodshed, and so on it went, till every elm of Vilbrand bore the stain of our conflict. This is not history, you understand. It is the present, fresh and raw. And with their kindred's blood yet on our hands, we will struggle to regain the kobolds' trust, even should we cure their temper. Admiral, you speak of obstacles we are like to encounter at the meeting, but as things stand, I see no reason why the kobolds would agree to a meeting in the first place. And so we must provide a reason. I will restore their stolen crystals to them, and personally deliver the cargo along with my apologies. Bait. They would welcome us into their midst, not to speak of peace, but to have you at their mercy. Aye, and given the wealth of crystals we will bring, I'll wager they will attempt to Titan summon... Wow. Summon Titan then and there. Meaning a high priest would need to be present, to whom we could administer the cure. Precisely! He is the fish I would catch, but he will not be alone. He will have guards on hand, and they will lay down their lives to protect him. Yet a single death on the kobold side would jeopardize their chance at peace, and there my venture founders. Yet it need not. What if we were to employ the Conqueror's Chain? Though we would still have to weaken the kobolds, it would allow us to subdue them without inflicting lasting harm. The artifact Mistbeard used to take goods and not life? Aye, that would serve. Well done, Marshal. So, friends, what think you of our strategy? The effects of tempering are cumulative, and we may safely assume that the High Priest's exposure to primal influence is extensive. It will therefore take a great deal of ether to reverse its effects, not to mention time. Time during which Alize would be defenseless. Even should we all look to her protection, I am not convinced we could keep an entire army of kobolds at bay. Well, I'm happy to take that risk. It's not as if we have any other choice. Besides, it's what Tesleen would do. Had I not followed her example, we wouldn't even have a cure for tempering, much less a chance to bring peace to Vilbrand. So I'm gonna cure that priest or die trying. I believe in you, Alize. Excuse me. And I believe in you too. You and everyone. I know you'll keep me safe. It's settled then. See to your preparations and make for Camp Overlook. We will meet you there anon. Alright, Camp Overlook.
I'll be there in a minute. If we have a mod in chat, can you please dump the bot? Thank you very much.
Sorry, I was trying to do that, but I didn't actually know where the buttons are for that.
Like you right-click the name and...
You're right-clicking the name brought up, like, inspect element stuff. Okay, let's talk to Grahatia over here, shall we? Be under no misapprehension. The extent of the High Priest's tempering is to far exceed that of Gabu. But then his was a relatively mild case. Milder indeed than the majority of those we wish to save. The coming mission will be the truer test of our treatment. Alfino, I have no doubt that Alize will succeed with the cure, but we can but afford to give her the time. And then Alize. Alfino wasn't lying when he said I'd be defenseless, so I'm counting on you to give me the time that I need. Our sole purpose will be to keep you out of harm's way, so leave that to us and focus on your own task. Indeed, and should you want your ether, you need only say the word. Gabu, did you follow us here? There is something important that I want to say to the High Priest. Express, state, stay, say. Please let me come with you, please. I'm sorry, but it's too dangerous. I need you to promise that you'll stay here where it's safe, alright? My apologies for the wait. It took time, but we have secured our audience. All unfolded as expected. At the mention of returning their crystals in person, the kobolds suddenly remembered how keen they were to be reconciled. And so, in the glorious spirit of cooperation, we are to be received by Patriarch Zada of the Second Order, who awaits our pleasure in the navel. If you are ready, let us proceed to the Ugarmo mines at once.
Watch it throw us in the Titan, whatever the new one is.
Oh, it's fine. You'll be fine.
Titan...
Unreal. Yeah. Well, no, yeah, we'll be fine. Titan Unreal is just Titan Extreme.
Yeah, but now it hurts.
It hurt when I did it at Extreme.
Yeah.
Granted, that was before I even met you, so it's probably a little while ago. I don't know. I might have met you when I was still doing that.
I like how we always go to that door that doesn't open.
'Cause it's the fucking perfect spot for it to be, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Fucking troll door.
We'll just roll on through here. Beep, beep.
Beep, beep.
Remember when Titan showed up in the 1.0 cutscene and you couldn't fight him because it didn't exist?
Yeah, because then there was a great big earthquake, and people were like, "Ooh, let's Mog-a-Mog. Time for Mog-a-Mog."
Yeah.
Alfino, Patriarch Zada. If the name sounds familiar, it's because he was the one who presided over the deaths of Gabu's parents. I tried to reach out to them that day, only for my pleas to fall upon deaf ears. This day will be different. We will reach out together, all of us, and we will take peace in our grasp, says Alfino. Grahatia says, Alize can be forgiven a certain amount of recklessness, but if she goes too far as to contemplate sacrificing herself, I will remind her how she responded when I thought to do the same. Not that we will have to let it come to that, of course. Ready when you are, my friend. And Alize says, there's nothing more to say. I'm going to do this for Gabu and Tesleen and anyone who's ever dreamed for a better future. We actually can't be in the same party for this.
Neat. Right.
Hi, Marlvib.
There we go.
Etherite will bear us. Should he make to summon Titan, as I anticipate, we will halt the ceremony and restrain him. At this, all hells will break loose, and we will have an army of kobolds to entertain until Alize's work is done. Just remember, none must die. We weaken them and let Ainzar do the rest. It's time. Stay the course, my friends. I spy calmer waters beyond this squall. Level sync is in effect. Oh, yeah, we got some more corpses. Alize mad.
Greetings, Patriarch. I am Merlwyd Blufisvin, Admiral of Limsa Laminsa. I come before you to offer my sincerest apologies for the many wrongs committed by my people against you and yours.
You were foolish to come here. Stupid, unwise, foolish. The Great Father shall have your souls for your folly.
You're just going right for it.
Aye.
Oh yeah.
Just as we thought.
Now, Alize! Quickly!
You don't need to tell me!
Let none pass. We must grant her as much time as we can.
Duty commenced. Zada's tempering.
We must protect Alize!
And now my controls don't work.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Are you in the wrong one?
Yeah, it defaulted.
Well, you're just a bit faster than me. Well, I am a healer, so...
I am kind of letting the Admiral do most of the work.
I did too.
What sorcery is this?
Go, Angelo! I choose you!
Just what we need.
Gotta take a little breather. Get another one in.
You're not alone.
Oh, it's a stack. Off of my caster, please.
Oh, Alfino. Good job with the fucking... tactics there. That's nice. Using cover.
Construct 2 down.
Here you are, Alize.
Bunch of bombs. Shit. Can I put you to sleep? Is that a thing that I can do? Nope, they fully resist sleep. Of course.
More! I need more ether!
There we go.
That's not right.
There's too many.
Oh, shit!
Sphere? Oh shit. You alright?
It's probably not alright. Yeah, yep. Oh, I see. Ow. She's just gonna tank it. All right.
Come on, let me up, let me up, let me up.
Super weakened. Made it. Yep, I'll just hold on the first line here. Or the first line that I can.
There.
Alright, let me know when you've reached Go, Angelo.
I'm at Channel Ether to Ellie's.
Yeah, I mean in the cutscene.
Oh. Yeah. Cutscene starting.
Yeah, even when you can see all of the different mobs and what their reskins are, it's just cool to see the new designs that they put onto old models. I guess I feel like...
Angelo.
Go, Angelo! Alright, and pushing the button.
Did it work?
What?
Oh.
What is the meaning of this?
I'm sorry, but they died by your hand. You sacrificed them to summon Titan.
Why would I do such a thing?
Would that there were a cure for the victims of the Tempered.
Would that there were.
Gabu! What are you doing here?
Patriarch, please listen to me. Hear, heed, listen. The Great Father we have been summoning is false. He only hurts us and those we love. For a long time, his voice filled my mind. It told me to do terrible things. Awful, unspeakable, terrible things. But I didn't give in to it. And you mustn't either. There's been too much pain already. So please, end the suffering.
What have I done?
We share this child's desire, Patriarch. An end to summoning, for it spells naught but misery for both our peoples. For many long years, man and kobold have feuded over territory, pillaging and perishing for the earth beneath our feet. It may be said that we fought to survive, but what we have sown in blood, we have reaped in suffering, and it cannot go on. I would see us set aside the past and work together for peace.
It was wrong of me to hurt my own in the name of the Great Father. Sinful, evil, wrong. But that doesn't mean there can be peace between us. Men cannot be trusted. The bounty of the land was to be ours, and yours the bounty of the sea. But you broke the pact. Violated, breached, broke. Unready as we were, what choice had we but to call upon the Divine to rid ourselves of your tyranny?
None, and I do not blame you for it. In violation of the spirit, if not the letter of the pact, we took your lands for our own. The fault lies wholly with us. On behalf of all Laminsons, I offer you my humblest apology. I pray you'll find it in your heart to accept it. Yet I know an apology alone will not serve to make things right. So, we will revise the pact to leave no room for doubt. And any who violate it shall face justice, swift and certain.
No, we won't be fooled. Not again.
Please, hear me to the end. Fleeting though it was, there was a time when man and kobold abided together in harmony, in cooperation. In those days, your people shared the secrets of smelting. Knowledge which allowed Limsa Lominsa to thrive. Much of what we have, we owe to the kobolds. And so, for the good of all who dwell on this isle, I wish to make you an offer. We will bear your people's wares to every corner of the world, and trade them in your stead. In return, we will bring you the bounty, not only of the sea, but lands both near and far. Whatever you desire, the Navigator as my witness, you shall have it. There will be no more man and beastman, just the crew of the great ship that is Vilbrand. And together, we will share in the wealth of the world, if you'll only accept our hand in friendship.
We want to believe you. We truly do. But we believed you before and you betrayed us. Fooled, deceived, betrayed us.
There are bad men, it's true. But there are also good ones. And the ones before you are the best of them. They were always kind to me. Caring, nice, kind, and I trust them with my life.
Before I became Admiral, I was a pirate. I stole, I fought, I stained the sea red with blood. Such is my past, and I dare not forget it, however much I might want to. That is death penalty. The pistol I used to pass judgment on my own sire when he fell thrall to Leviathan and betrayed his comrades.
Jesus.
It's loaded. If you were to point it at my head and pull the trigger, I would most assuredly die. Though it isn't much, my life is the single most valuable thing I possess. If it will suffice to atone for past wrongs, take it. A single bullet to annul the old pact, and my blood to write it anew. What comes after, I entrust to this man, my second in command. I know that he will do his utmost for the happiness of all who call Vilbrand home.
This is tense.
Jesus.
I do not trust you. Not yet. But Gaboo does. And I will trust him.
We want you to know that we respect your faith. There's nothing wrong with giving thanks to the land which sustains you. But summoning is different. Should you hear of anyone who would attempt it, we ask that you appeal to their better judgment, or failing that, seek our aid. We're always ready to help.
Many and more of my brethren are yet enthralled to the Great Father, just as I was. If you could free them too, I would be grateful. Appreciative, thankful, grateful.
Tis we who should be grateful, Patriarch. I thank you for affording us this chance.
She's like, can I have my gun back? Annihilator and death penalty. Jesus.
They're good names.
Yeah, can't argue with that.
Alrighty then. Oh boy. Gaboo, what do you have to say? I'm so glad we could sway the Patriarch. Convince, persuade, sway. Thank you for making it possible. Thank you.
Oh, Gaboo's under this person. Okay, fine.
Yeah, I'm holding the X button down.
Alize.
Alize! The treatment may have restored the Patriarch to his senses, but it was the Admiral and Gaboo's words that touch his heart. The moment belongs to all of us, Akula. We couldn't have done it without each other. Alfino! It has taken a long time, but the dream of a lasting peace with the kobolds may soon become a reality. And it's all thanks to Alize. Graha! In two separate worlds the seeds were sown, and through the determination of two indomitable women, they have quickened into this historic moment. I feel honored to have been present to see it.
Beard.
Missed Beard. The Admiral seems hell's bent on worrying me to death, but I suppose the ends justify the means. Well fought, my friend. Well fought. Admiral! 'Twould seem we have found a way forward with the kobolds. Next, we will help the Second Order to free their tempered brethren from thraldom. Theirs is far from the only order, of course, and it will take no small amount of time and effort to reach the rest. But reach them we will, however long it takes. I would say that I was in your debt, but that has long been true, so instead I will simply say thank you, for allowing us to plot a new course not only for Limsa Lominsa, but all Eorzea. What you got, Alfino? Equal parts jubilation and relief.
Right. Let's return to the Rising Stones.
Admiral, something strange is afoot at the floating city.
Breathe, man. What is it?
I think it's best you see for yourself. Please, come with me.
Floating city of Nim?
That'd be the only floating city in the area.
Well, yeah, but like, what? I mean, what can be weird other than the fact that the city is floating?
I'm in your debt, so how about a house?
Not even just a house, just let me actually purchase a plot.
Yeah.
What in the world is that?
Ah! Fuck is this World of Warcraft looking bullshit?
That's not great.
A tower?
You can see it too, then? I feared I was losing my wits. One moment I was patrolling as usual, and the next it was just there.
Don't like the fact that we've got Emmett Selk's theme going on.
It's just a Garlean theme at this point.
Yeah, I guess.
Yes? This is she. I am. Aye. I'm looking at it. What? Understood. Send the Elder Seedseer my regards.
So what is the Tower of Zot and the Tower of Babel?
They're
Communications
everywhere,
officer.
apparently.
It seems this isn't the only
Alright,
tower.
time to fight
They've sprung up all
the
across
fucking giant
Eorzea.
inside of it.
Nothing more is known, only that they appear to be of Garlean construction. Our allies on the Alamegan front are on highest alert. Forgive my directness, but would you join them? They may well need the help.
Of course, Admiral. We shall make all haste.
My thanks. I will return to Limsa to weigh our response. Look for Commander Hext when you arrive in Alamigo, and may the Navigator speed you on your way.
I don't like it.
How did the Garleans even build that without anyone noticing?
Like, was there cloaking technology that's just now...
I have no doubt that this is going to be some sort of Final Fantasy IV thing. Leading to the moon. We're going to the moon. That's my bet.
The moon. Alright, Alamegan Quarter.
I was going to fly near it. In fact, I'm still going to do that. In my
I don't think you can get that close.
No, I can't. There's a wall. I know that there's several, like, that you can fly towards. They're all over the place.
Oh. Shit.
Zoop. Alright.
Right over here.
Right where you're talking.
Graha. Though it isn't visible from here, the locals report a tower-like structure that has appeared in the south. Alize says, Gabu, don't worry, he's with our Maelstrom friends, meaning we're free to deal with the latest problem to fall uninvited into our laps. Alfino appears to be business as usual in the city, but at least he'll be able to tell us if there have been any developments without. Butter up my earbreads, Lise.
What?
I don't know, it's a thing that I
Thank you
said
for
back in
coming
the
so
day, and I'm
soon.
bringing it back.
I'll send for Commander Aldin at once, and we can decide what to do about these infernal towers.
Giant evil columns. Excuse me?
What the?
Excuse me?
It can't be.
The palace!
Pardon me?
After them!
Chotto sumimasen desu kedo.
You know, you do that, and no one here speaks Japanese, so...
It doesn't matter, it's funny because it sounds funny. Hey look, it's the punchable face.
Ah, there he is. Rook, you got your
Well,
wish.
well, well! To be received by such an illustrious cast! Why? Even the hero of the piece is here! I feel quite starstruck.
Is that Asahi?
His body, more like. You don't fool us.
Oh! You saw straight through it. Anyone would think you dealt with Ascians before. Permit me to introduce myself. I am Fandango, and may I say what a pleasure it is to finally make your acquaintance.
I'm asking what the towers are for.
Me too.
My, straight to business is it? Suit yourself. It is my intention to recreate the final days. To which end I have distributed a collection of rather ingenious devices, or towers, which will, in time, give rise to the grandest of spectacles.
The final days? But it was the Ascians who labored to prevent them.
You're quite right. Though I would expect no less from one responsible for eliminating my unsundered colleagues. Honestly, the three of them were obsessed with restoring the one true world.
Oh god, he's a soft
As an
sit.
individual, however, I never had much interest in such things. I mean, why bother when you're just another sundered minion? Admittedly, Elidibus was not convinced by that argument, but thanks to you, I'm finally free of his incessant nagging. Free to use my powers as I see fit, to fulfill my heart's desire. And my heart's desire is to lay this half-broken world to waste, leaving nary a fleck of dust behind!
What? Why would you want such a thing?
Because I want wretched creatures who ask such meaningless questions to die! You! And you! And you! I want you all to die! And I want to die too! Oh, yes! I want to die and take everyone with me in a paroxysm of pain and suffering!
I like this guy as a villain, though.
I'm different, you see. From the ancients who clung to dear life, and from you. So don't bother trying to reason with me. You will find I have no reason, or creed, or any such tripe. I just want to destroy the world. But please do resist with all your might.
There's just something a little like, I like that.
Now then, ladies and gentlemen, keep your eyes peeled, for the curtains have risen on the spectacle to end all spectacles. We, the Telophoroi, shall be your performers, and this very star our stage.
We're not gonna comment about Dark Shinryu here.
I have a feeling he was more Bahamut based.
Nah, he's got this thing in the chest.
Does Shinryu have a thing in the chest?
Yeah.
But I nearly forgot. I have a message for you. My esteemed patron, Lord Xenos,
also does have
eagerly
Phoenix
awaits
wings.
you at the heart of the chaos. While I wish only to destroy the world, he exists solely to relive a certain, transcendent moment with you. And it is for that reason he would reduce all to ash. Pray see to it his dreams do not go unfulfilled. For if you should disappoint him, my trusty companion here, whom I've dubbed Lunar Bahamut, will burn your cities and everyone.
I get it, because Bahamut was on the moon.
And Zodiark is imprisoned in the moon.
Why do you think Zodiac is imprisoned in the moon?
Because they flat out said so.
Did they?
Everyone
Yes.
out! My men will tend to the blaze.
Elidibus didn't stand on the moon for the view.
Oh, okay then. Imprisoned in the moon, he is the moon.
Same thing. Start with Raban.
Raban! Our scouts report that the Ashen and the Dragon have left Garabanya. It seemed this was purely a social visit. Alize, are you alright? The rest of us are fine if a little singed. That dragon let us off lightly, though. Honestly, only a madman would choose the name Lunar Bahamut, which just about sums up Fandaniel, I suppose. Alfino! Although our objectives were different, I could understand why Elidibus and his fellows acted as they did, but Fandaniel... It will take me some time to make some sense of it all. If there is any sense to be found. Raha! What part could these towers feasibly play in the Telophores' plans, do you think? I, for one, am at a loss. For now, we should bear word of these developments to the others. I only hope Thancred and Urianger are safe. Safe. Thank goodness everybody's safe. We've managed to put out the fire, but not quickly enough to save the garden. Raban, can I leave you to send word to the Alliance? I'm going to take a unit and investigate the tower. We need to find out what it's for. We'll go with you. No, you won't. You will rest. From what Merlvib tells me, you're due some time off duty. Should we learn about the tower? We'll be sure to share it with you. Till then. Very well, but if you need our help, don't hesitate and take care, both of you. We probably can go check and see if the palace is fucked.
I guess that's what we're doing.
Maybe? Can find the way in there.
I believe it's this man.
No, it's not this man. You know what? It's probably the man who would be on his left, who is no longer here, because we can't go up there because the garden's been burned.
Yeah, sure.
That's my hypothesis. So anyway, that's fucked.
Don't run into the inn yet. I want to check something.
Okay. Yeah, Lunar Bahamut is a boss in Final Fantasy IV Advance. That's what I thought.
So my idea that we're getting the Final Fantasy IV expansion next, I think we're
seems pretty likely. We're going to the moon!
I was thinking there was a tower out here or something. Nope.
Well, there's the Crystal Tower.
You know what I meant.
Yeah, I know.
Let my Tyrannosaur eat you.
No. Then you won't have me to teleport you everywhere.
I have 1,000,000 credits. Or Gil. Wrong game.
Even still.
Okay.
Graha!
Yeah.
Though my new, or rather old, by which I mean young, although this body has a great deal more stamina than the one I wore in the first, I confess I have been looking forward to a moment's respite. We've had a busy few days, have we not? Alize! Y'shtola returned just before us, and it turns out she knows about the towers too. Alfino! Ah, how good it feels to come home to the Rising Stones. It is here my heart feels most at peace and my mind most clearest. Y'shtola! It would seem that you have had quite an eventful time in my absence, but I am fully rested now and ready for more. Tataru! Welcome back, Akula. Make yourself comfortable, and let me know if I can get you anything. Trial! Ah, you're back too. Good, we've received reports from the Alliance. Since we're all here, perhaps those who bore witness to the events in Alamigo could treat us to a first-hand account? No sooner do we overcome one problem than another appears. It would all seem tediously predictable but for our endless variety of our foes. This Fandaniel sounds even more unhinged than his patron. Unhinged, perhaps, but no fool. For all his pantomime theatrics, he gave away little about his plot. We know only that he intends to recreate the final days and that the towers will somehow facilitate this. He also called his dragon Lunar Bahamut. Let's not forget that little detail. And the creature certainly did resemble the Elder Primal. That may be, but the fact that it answered to Fandaniel would suggest that they are not one and the same entity. I think it's more probable that it is some manner of simulacrum born of Asian magics. Whatever it is, we can... for now, we can but work closely with the Alliance and remain vigilant. I believe that concludes our news. What of yours, Stola? I have been to see the Sultana. Knowing how quick the immortal flames are to dispose of their tempered, I judge it best to provide them with the cure first. As soon as I had sufficiently recovered, I traveled to Ul'dah and delivered the Porxies to Her Grace, along with detailed instructions on their use. Yet my visit chanced to coincide with the arrival of some troubling tidings. The immortal flames had been on the cusp of agreeing to a truce with the Amalja when the negotiations abruptly collapsed. The Amalja claim that a number of their kind have been abducted and that men are responsible. Not as known of the perpetrators as yet, but the immortal flames went about investigating the abductions. They came upon one of Fandaniel's towers. On the subject of towers, you may be interested to learn that they are not an exclusively Eorzean phenomenon. According to the Alliance, they have been sighted as far afield as Yangsha. Then it would be reasonable to assume that they are everywhere, we simply have not found them. Well, as you said yourself, we can do little now save remain vigilant. And since we are dealing with a dragon, ostensibly at least, I believe it would behoove us to enlist the aid of an authority on such foes. Estinian! Estinian?
Or a Rachvalgar.
Now, any dragon? Now, just a moment. If he could be persuaded to lend us his lance, I would be the first to welcome it, but the truth is we struggle to even find him. You let me and Kryl worry about that. We'll sniff him out no matter where he's hiding. And he walks in the door right now. And if indeed he is hiding, we have ways of locating him regardless, so if there are no objections, we will depart at once.
She placed a tracker on him.
She placed a tracker on him. I mean, she faked having an echo vision just to make him think that she saw something horrible and embarrassing about his past. Anyway, rather than sitting around, I think I might go to each of the city-states and educate them in the use of the Porxies. They would doubtless appreciate it, but might you consider taking a moment to rest before leaving? You would be fresher for the tasks ahead. Minya, brother-sister fighting. Well, my friend, our moment of triumph did not last long.
'Twas ever the way. The world often needs saving.
The world often needs saving. Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh dear, are you not enjoying our adventure? That's what I'm gonna say.
And save it we shall, for I for one do not intend to allow a nihilistic madman to take us all to the grave with him, not when the future holds such promise.
Come now, I didn't say that. While that may not be the most carefree experience, there is nothing in this world I would rather do than write a new future with you. He wants to bang. A long future, mind, whatever the Telephory might hope. We'll stop them, we won't we together.
I believe that's the end of the main story quest.
Probably going to be a meanwhile in Garlemald.
Meanwhile, somewhere else in the locks.
Somewhere in the locks. Uh-oh, is something going to happen to Lise?
This Scouts should have been back by now. I'm gonna go and find them. Oh, thank goodness for that.
Glory be.
Glory be to Garlemald!
Oh, this is not good.
Meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace. Xeno see ever bored.
The piles have been driven as planned, and the first of the beasts has roared to life.
Thought he got rid of the katanas.
Moreover, I am pleased to report that preparations are well underway for the rest. Ere long, chaos shall reign over all the land, as befits the final days.
Call it what you will, so long as my friend returns to me, fangs bared and claws sharpened. I care not.
Of course, my lord. By strange coincidence, your dear friend chanced to be present when I made my declaration. I took the liberty of informing him that you await his coming, though I confess I may have singed him a little in the process.
And why do you tell me this? Are you in such a hurry to die?
Ah, my apologies. I must guard my tongue lest it be the end of me. Though, there is something to be said for such a glorious death. Better to fall to one who has it all than falter before an inferior. Huh. I shall keep it in mind as a contingency. For now, however, I shall proceed with the plan. My lord.
I must find myself a new weapon. One worthy of our long-awaited reunion.
Oh well, there it is. Right, that was in the trailer. That's what I remembered it from.
Yeah.
What the fuck is his weapon gonna be? Is he just gonna come out with a gun?
I don't know. I mean, it worked for Rufus Shinra. I'm content to call it here. How about you?
I would be, but I myself do have to at least go through Eden stuff.
Because personally, I could use a break. I need to stretch and take care of some things.
That's certainly fair.
So, you and I will continue off stream. Yeah. Thank you all for coming and spending your time with us tonight. We'll be back on Tuesday with a continuation of Yakuza Like a Dragon. Until that's over, and then we'll probably move on to Cyberpunk. Or something. We'll see. Keep an eye on the Twitter. Follow us at Team RetroFox to keep up with our plans. Give the channel a follow if you can. If you want to support us more directly, got a Patreon link down below, and you've got your Prime Gaming subs. One free sub to a streamer of your choice per month.
Every single month.
Yeah. But really, the best way to help us out Word of mouth. Spread the word.
Circulate the tapes.
Do that. And speaking of the tapes, all of our past broadcasts are linked down below in our YouTube channel. But yeah, I got nothing else to add. It's been fun. This is a really good setup for a really good transition to whatever the next expansion is, and we'll hear more about that in February, as I understand it.
Yes. Of course, the next expansion will be called Stormbringers, or Shadowblood.
It was called, I think the copyrighted thing was Forspoken.
I like my joke on how they're just keeping the same fucking words, the same shortenings.
Heaven's Blood. Shadow War.
Heaven's Blood Awoken. Heaven's Blood Reborn.
Anyway, you all stay safe out there. Have a good night. Heaven's blood be spoken. Nice. Have a good night, everybody. And we will catch you on Tuesday.
On the flip side.